Hello everybody, Marcel de Bruin here, also known as Topkick NL. And today it will be the first of a two or three parter. I'm going to talk about my experience on TFNation 2024. Now I haven't done this yet, uh, even if TFNation was almost a month ago. Um, why not? Because it, I needed to process. I came back. Maybe this is spoiler, but in total euphoria because I went, and after that we began work again uh, at the uh, middle school, high school. I'm not sure which, but school. And now I had, I thought I'm going to make this because I can uh, wait longer, but every day you lose a bit of uh, remembering how the event. That sounds crazy. I, of course, you remember the event, but all the details and what you saw and things like that. So um, it started almost a year ago. Well, no, it started way back when I heard from a few people I know about auto assembly, and later on about TFNation. But back in the day when it was auto assembly, I heard from, amongst others, Raymond Fransman and Jim van der Kolk about this awesome event in the UK, uh, with more multiple days and panels and meet and greets and lounging at the bar with everybody and having fun, and it's something we in the Netherlands don't really do. I find it uh, a pity, but it piqued my interest. And one of the first um, YouTube videos I made was talking about that, talking about why don't we do this in the Netherlands, and somehow it didn't uh, stir much positive feedback. Why? I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure, but I'm not going to tell here why not. Water under the bridge and all that. Um, but it piqued my interest, and I always wanted to go, but I didn't have the means, didn't have the time, didn't have the opportunities to come to TFNation or Auto Assembly back then, until last year. And the first thing I said to my girl is, I'm sorry, the 9th to the 11th of August, there is TFNation. I'm going. I always wanted to go. I'm going. You can stop me. And I came. I did, but I bought the plane tickets in advance. I booked the hotel in advance, and I bought all the tickets for TFNation. That means the Friday ticket, the Saturday early access ticket for dealer room, the club con ticket, and the Sunday ticket. And I made it 5 days visit to the FEC area in Birmingham, if I'm correct. Um, why 5 days? Because I wanted to go on Thursday. I wanted to have almost the whole Thursday to uh, find out where my hotel was, where I needed to go for TFNation, uh, where can you eat, all those things. And the Monday as a return day, because when it closes on Sunday, you're not done yet. You have to pack and you have to uh, you have to go back to your hotel. You have to pack. Uh, uh, I thought it was a better idea to put to not go on the Sunday, to not go back on a Sunday, but to go back on the Monday. And so I flew back Monday night. Um, so the Thursday, I woke up early, had packed my suitcase, my backpack in the days before. Um, ate my breakfast and went to the rail station, the metro, sort of light rail station that brought me to Den Haag Center. Of nee, Den Haag Holland Spoor, where I took the train to Schiphol Airport, where I needed to wait an hour or two before I flew to Birmingham, straight to Birmingham, because that is the easiest way, in my opinion, and uh, that that would mean that I would arrive around 1 in the afternoon, so I had the time to find my way to my hotel and uh, do all the things I said, to scout out the area and uh, all that kind of stuff. But what I didn't know was that I knew Raymond was going on uh, Thursday as well. I didn't know that he would pick me up at the airport, so that was a delightful surprise. Um, Now everybody knows Raymond and everybody loves Raymond, pun intended, and me included. And uh, he brought me to my hotel. He waited in the lobby, so I checked in. I brought my bags to the hotel to the hotel room, and after that I came back down and we toured uh, we toured the whole lake area. Went to went to the Hilton where TFNation was setting up, and uh, went to the bar where we met wonderful people. Um, i- in my I will try to remember you all when I do my last when I film my last part. But for now, I only can say it was uh, like getting in a warm bath. It felt right. It felt nice. Everybody was uh, great fun to meet. So uh, we spent a few hours in the bar talking with people, talking with. No, first we were talking with each other, with the two of us, about uh, what fun it was, uh, what things we wanted to see and experience, things that we had experienced in our lives, and we went to eat that day in an Italian restaurant. Uh, we well, Raymond he wanted to go to another restaurant, but it was not there anymore. So at the end, we settled for the Italian restaurant, which is okay. I love Italian, and even I'm even trying to uh, learn a bit of Italian. So, and after that, we headed to the bar again, and then I was probably or properly introduced to everybody there, and like I said, it felt wonderful, as if I as if I was going for years to TFNation without even knowing it. It felt right. It felt like I knew the people, um, even though I was a bit hesitant because of uh, new things make me a bit nervous, and meeting new people. Uh, well, I'm okay with talking to new people, but it makes me a bit nervous. So, well, we had a lovely evening, and I went to bed early-ish because the next day it would be starting all over again. So, Friday, Friday morning, I woke up and had a lovely breakfast, and I thought, well, I want to do things that we usually don't do in the Netherlands. So I had the uh, the beans in tomato sauce. I had the black pudding, I believe. I had sausages, bacon, scrambled eggs, uh, and well, I really liked it. Um, I I thought, especially with the beans, like I could do this breakfast in the Netherlands as well sometime. I mean, beans in tomato sauce you can buy in normal grocery stores. So yeah, that was so so nice that all the days after I did exactly the same. Um, then it was time to grab my bags. Or I always had my even uh, even on Friday when the dealer room isn't open. I had my backpack with me, uh, just in case. You never know what happens. Um, so I went down to a registry, and I was first in line. Uh, um, and when the doors open, uh, I went to uh, the first one who could register, because there were a few startup hiccups, and there's actually there was a short on Facebook where you could see me walk up to the registration desk, and it was wonderful. Great service. Um, Getting my wristbands with every day, and the early access and Clubcon once thrown in as well. I bought them. And getting to the merch store, uh, I only I only had the Greg Burger package. So meet and greet with Greg Burger, Grimlock's voice actor. I mean, with uh, some photos and autograph uh, that same day. Um, and to the two plushies, the bear and the Velociraptor or T-Rex, one or the two, one of the two. I'm not entirely sure, but um, oh, time is going fast. Um, so I took them and I made my way uh, to the panel room where there was this opening uh, where they uh, where they say welcome, and this is a huge event, bigger than most of the time. Um, and after that, they introduced the guests, and then the panel started, and so uh, the first one I saw was Michael Charles Hill on the Gambler G1 episode, The Gambler, and which was I forgot the other one. No, I forgot the other one. Sorry, Michael. Um, but I really enjoyed hearing about uh, the episode from the person who thought it up in his head. Michael Charles Hill is uh, really one of the nicest persons I met so far. Like uh, having a status, um, in well, not no status. Being one of the people that made Transformers so special to me, to others. And it was a normal, regular guy, and I met him the day before, and he is just very nice and amazing to talk to. The Well, then I had the meet and greet with Greg Berger. Uh, Greg Berger uh, stayed for a while in the Netherlands, in Leiden. We talked about Leiden and it's a few kilometers from Zoetermeer, where I live, and that I know Leiden pretty good, and I love that city a lot. And we talked about that, not about Transformers, and just about, oh, you're from there, and uh, I was there too, and I love the city. Yeah, I love the city as well, and that it was refreshing for me. Not to talk about Transformers, but to talk about things beside it. So next, I went to the bar to drink something because you need to hydrate yourself during a day. And after that, um, sorry, I have to look at my notes. After that, I went to see Matt Matt Marshall's uh, custom panel. I do some customizing slash kit bashing with a group of friends. They are all in a league of their own. When you compare their work to mine, but it's I always say it's about the feeling you get when you're working on it, the ideas, and seeing that come to fruition is something else. And you always need to love your children, even if they're flawed. So it was great to hear someone who is even a step above their game. And after that, James Roberts, Nick Roach, who came later on with a spectacular intro, and Simon Furman talked about comic books, which comics books they read as kids, um, uh, what comic books made them think, I want to do that, I want to write those as well. And I always wanted to, well, I had a few ambitions in my head when I was younger. One was to draw comics, but I'm not a good drawer. I'm not a good artist. And uh, another one was writing scripts. That is one of the things why I love to hear Michael Charles Hill and also these three talk about writing scripts for either an episode or a comic story. And I tried it once or twice, and I really love writing and hearing about how these three well um, got into the business and all that was nice to hear. I can't say otherwise. So then there was a panel about blockies. I made a Dutch video about blockies where I made my blocky slug or slag, which one you prefer. Or I myself uh, always go with the G1 name because I never knew it was a slur, and for me, uh, for me, it's not something I think about. It was his name for years, and I'm sorry, but I still call him that name. Um, and I like model kits, especially small model kits. I am I'm very enthusiastic about Kabaya. Uh, I love. Uh, uh, only have one, but I love the Raffle Diaclone kits, of which I had one as a child, but yeah, childs play with toys, and it was a toy. You could transform it. So I had two. I had two even two kids, and well, they perished. So but I love their presentation of all the series they made and are making. So if you like kids, easy kids with a lot of articulation in the bots, you can't go wrong with Blockies. Not sponsored, absolutely not sponsored. But I just wanted to point it out. Uh, After that, I went to my room uh, to put away my stuffed animals I bought, and I went to a Vietnamese restaurant where I ate uh, that evening, and uh, the peppers they used were a bit more spicy than we normally get in the Netherlands. So it was on the edge of too spicy. It wasn't too spicy, but almost. And well, after that, I went to the bar again, and I went to the bar again. You will hear that in the other video as well. Um, I can't really tell you in detail who I spoke to or what we talked about. I only can talk about the vibe I got of uh, walking into almost walking into as an episode of Cheers where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. That's what I felt, and there was always somebody who wanted to talk about Transformers or talk about themselves or me or um, and genuinely sincere, not and polite and no ego. If I can if I need to uh, give a slogan to TFNation and everything that surrounds it, no egos are allowed. Where no egos there. Everybody was nice and polite who I talked with, and no hostilities. I know sometimes in the fandom it's like, oh yeah, I love Generation 1. Why do you love Generation 1? Beast Wars is the best. No, Generation 1. Are you talking about Transformers? Robots in Disguise 2001. That's the one. Uh, sort of uh, competitivity between segments of uh, the fandom, if that makes any sense. And here it was more like, I like G1. Oh, that's great. G1 is nice. I rather see her. I'm rather more a Beast Wars person, but uh, it felt more uh, harmonious, perhaps. And with that, I want to end this first part. Thank you for listening to almost 49-year-old rambling about uh, for half more than a half an hour about somewhere he has been. Uh, this was Marcel de Bruin. I hope to see you next time for the second part. And till then,